With the release of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, I've seen a bunch of people online talking about how maybe in the future other SpongeBob games from the past might get remastered. Now, given I've already made a video about another SpongeBob game that I enjoyed, you guys can probably tell that SpongeBob video games have been on my mind a little bit ever since I played Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Also, along with that, seeing all the people talking about possibly other games getting remasters has made me kind of think about what SpongeBob game I would really like to see remastered. And I've seen a lot of people say the SpongeBob Movie Game, and I think that would be a good option because that's actually not necessarily a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom, but is like kind of like a half sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom. It has the same mechanics, same developer so far as I know. And if I remember right, there's like Easter eggs that reference Battle for Bikini Bottom, like you can find like a broken robot from Battle for Bikini Bottom in the SpongeBob Movie Game, I think. In other words, it's like, it's a tie-in game to the movie, but it's also kind of a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom. But the game I'm talking about is not anything related to either of those, really, at least so far as I've ever been able to tell. The game that I'd like to see get remastered or rehydrated is SpongeBob SquarePants Creature from the Krusty Krab. Now, before I actually talk about this game, I just want to say all the gameplay you guys are seeing on the screen is just from the first level of the game. It's just from like the opening area pretty much. There's multiple other levels and all sorts of variations on stuff. If I remember right, I finished this game when I was a kid, and there's like a lot of different crap in this game, so just keep that in mind. That's not the whole game, is not that racing area. But anyway, so this game is, well, kind of odd. I have the case of it in front of me while I'm recording this audio, and it says that there's 8 bizarre and unusual worlds for you to plan. And if you guys know the channel or follow me on Twitter or whatever, I think I've mentioned this before, I'm a pretty big fan of sort of strange games or games that like take a series in a direction it usually doesn't go. And this game kind of does that. It's a very weird concept for a SpongeBob game to have a SpongeBob game set in nightmares, and it's not necessarily like an unkid friendly game, but it's also kind of a game that I think would actually even maybe scare kids. It's just such a weird release for a SpongeBob game. As you guys can even see in this first level here, the designs for SpongeBob and Patrick and Plankton in this punked out way just look so strange, and it's just, the whole game is just so odd like that, and I don't really even know how to describe it, really. It's just a weird game. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but it's just so different from Battle for Bikini Bottom or SpongeBob Movie Game or even the other SpongeBob games that have been released. It's just different, and I think that really sets it apart though because it's unique. In Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob Movie Game, SpongeBob and Patrick's movesets are almost exactly the same. In this game, I believe they both have different movesets. You also get to play as Plankton in this game, which is a little bit of a change up. In some of the other games, you get to play as him, but not as often as you play as SpongeBob or Patrick, so that's kind of interesting. Another thing about this game that I think would help with justifying a remaster for it is the fact that because it's kind of almost frightening in a way, like it's not really scary, but it's just sort of that strangeness of SpongeBob being in nightmare and stuff. I think this game would appeal to an older audience who grew up watching SpongeBob but is older in age now. It would appeal, I think, to older players more just because of the overall concept of it is a little bit more of like a mature concept than you saw in Battle for Bikini Bottom or in the SpongeBob Movie Game. Now, I will say though that probably the biggest issue that I can think of that would stop this game from getting a remaster is that I think different people own the rights to it than the people who own Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob Movie Game, because it was developed by different people, so far as I know. I think the people who worked on Battle for Bikini Bottom worked on this game, but they weren't the main developers, so far as I know. I'm sure that Nickelodeon probably overall owns the rights to it and everything, so if they do, then that would maybe make it a little easier for it to get a remaster, but that could be kind of an issue with the fact that it was made by seemingly different folks. But I mean, I think it would be worth going through all the hassle. And the other issue too is that there's all the negative reviews that have been coming out about Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated because people seem to forget that it is a remaster of a PS2 game that they did not ever indicate was going to have extra content or anything. But anyway, so since that game got some negative reviews, who knows if they'll ever rehydrate another SpongeBob game. But nonetheless, I just wanted to kind of point this game out and say, hey, if anybody from anybody who who has any control over this kind of thing is watching my channel, this is the next game I'd like to see remastered, because it's a really cool game, but playing it on a PS2 kind of sucks. But nonetheless, if you do want to play it, it does still exist regardless on the PS2, but I just think that a remaster would be really awesome for it. And it's a pretty good game. I mean, I'd say it's about the same quality as Battle for Bikini Bottom, which I know that like people argue about the quality of that game. I don't think that game ever really had particularly bad quality. Like, it had some glitches, but it wasn't that bad. I think this game probably has about the same amount of polish on it and everything. Anyway, though, that's kind of all that I can really think of to say. Man, I didn't even realize this copy. I must have got this one like new. Man, sometimes looking through my old game collection, I forget that like I was a kid when the PS2 was around, so I got like some of these games new, so they still look really nice because I take really good care of all my stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's the video. I will leave you guys with the remainder of this first 20-ish minutes of gameplay from this game, and yeah, I'll see you in future videos, and bye-bye.
To get your driving license back, you have to unlock the speed demon inside of you, SpongeBob.
Stay shiny, little fella! I'm coming to get ya!
Now that you're on foot, come over here and I can tell you a few more things.
What's this? Whoa! I bet these are valuable! I'm gonna collect as many as I can!
You'll need to jump over that gap to get to me. Turn it as fast as you can, boy! Work those crazy arms!
Don't forget your seatbelt.
Dude, I saw you in the race. You were awesome.
Don't forget your seatbelt.
For your next lesson, you need to jump higher and farther. Try it now. You've really got the hang of this. Great work, SpongeBob. That's good. You'll need to put those pants of yours to work if you want to push that button. it, SpongeBob. Well done. Here you go. I think you'll find this little dash attack power-up will come in very handy for getting your license back. Use the dash attack to push that spark block into its slot, and you'll find what it is you seek. Use your dash to push it, SpongeBob. My goodness, you're becoming one of my best pupils.
Oh, my lovely, lovely license. At last I found you. Never leave me again, okay?
Hey, SpongeBob! Let's see if you got what it takes to beat the great Piston Patrick!
So our youngest competitor's ready for his first real challenge, Dale.
Should be interesting, Rick.
Interesting. Like grappling with an angry octopus, Dale. Starfish versus Sponge, a true battle of the undersea titan.
A true battle indeed, Rick. It's the truest of true. Best friends battling to see who's the best.
3, 2, 1,
Patrick!
go!
What's up, Starfish? Something's changed, but I'm not sure.
Prepare for automotive annihilation, SpongeBob!
What's Patrick's house doing down here, baby? I remember back when this was all seabed. Check out the SpongeBob! Something's changed, but I'm not sure.
Look at me go, SpongeBob! Eat my sand!
What a spongy guy.
I remember back when this was all seabed.
I'm gonna beat you, SpongeBob!
Look out, House! Here I come! Super speed sponge! Whoa! This racetrack is falling apart at the seams! Evasive action! You know, I'd never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard. Fast as lightning!
I'm gonna beat you, SpongeBob!
Super speed sponge! Something's changed, but I'm not sure.
I'm the fastest starfish on wheels!
Speed!
What a spongy guy.
Bikini Bottom sure looks different these days.
I'm the fastest starfish on wheels!
Squidward! Yo! Squidward! Squidward! Well, obviously he's not in. You know, I'd never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard. Faster, I say! Faster! Must have more speed! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Here I go! Whoa, whoa! You know, I'd never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
Look at me go, SpongeBob! Eat my sand! Oops! Sorry about about that.
Smashing a competitor's car, Dale, is that against the rules?
There aren't any rules, Rick.
Reminds me of my first marriage, Dale.
Let's see if I can't find some parts lying around to fix up my car. These guys aren't just gonna let me come and rummage around, so I better brush up on my skills. Wasn't me.
You'll have to defend yourself, SpongeBob. Use your sand slap attack against them.
Can't we be pals? Ooh, I guess not. Bad guys, meet my SpongeBob Fist of Fury!
You've got crazy mad skills.
I'll tell! What did I do to you? Uh-oh, more unfriendly creatures, Uh-oh, more unfriendly creatures,
Turn it as fast as you can, boy. Work those crazy arms.
Well, what do we have here? I have absolutely no idea.
Great work, SpongeBob.